Hello and welcome to Peter Scott Cars. Today we have this 62 plate Audi A1. Just starting with the front of the car, get as close as I can so you can see there's no stone chips of any note. As I get very close to the edge of the bonnet, I can see a few very minor stone chips. Just put my fingernail next to a couple of them so you can see how insignificant they are. As to be expected, and certainly nothing more than that. Have to be really close to even notice them at all. Certainly no scuffs or marks to any of the bumper corners, as I'll show you as we go around the car. As I take a step back and look down the entire driver's side of the car, can't see any parking dents. All four of the alloy wheels really nice, as I'll show you as we go around the car as well. Starting with the driver's front alloy wheel, really am struggling to see a single mark. While I'm low down, just point out certainly no marks or damage to the driver's sill. Absolutely nothing negative to point out on the driver's front wing. Moving on to the driver's door, exactly the same, can't see any scratches, chips, etc. There's no scuffs or marks to either of the mirror covers. Moving along the driver's door, really am struggling to see anything to point out. Get a close up and highlight there's no marks or scratches underneath the door handle. Can be quite common, particularly on the driver's door. Can't see any chips to the driver's door edge. Once again, can be quite common. Moving on to the rear door in identical condition. Once again, struggling to see anything detrimental to point out. That does include no marks underneath the handle again, no chips to the door edge. Can't see anything to mention on this rear panel either. That alloy wheel, exactly the same as the driver's front. Really am struggling to see a single mark. Just taking you into the car from the driver's side. Firstly, I'll point out there's no marks to the driver's step. That is the case all the way along. As you'd expect with the age and mileage of the car, all seats really nice. Just get a close up of the wing and edge of the driver's seat to show you that. The car has had the genuine Audi overmats fitted from brand new, so there's absolutely no sign of any wear to the carpets or footwells. Get a close up of the driver's footwell once again to highlight that. Still do have the genuine Audi overmats with the car. Just taking you into the rear of the vehicle. Once again, can't see any marks to the steps. Seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly ever been sat in. Once again, overmats have protected all the carpets. Just bringing you around to the rear of the vehicle. As I mentioned at the start of the video, all bumper corners free from any scuffs or marks. Car does have the rear parking sensors. There's no marks to the centre of the bumper either. Car's never backed into anything at all. Moving on to the tailgate, can't see anything to mention. Taking you inside the luggage compartment, all nice and clean. Parcel shelf is present. They are the genuine Audi overmats, fitted from new. Done the job and protected all the carpets. Carpet in perfect order underneath. Just get a close up of the plastics. Can't see any scuffs or scratches. All the rear of the bumper, nice as well. There's no sign of any luggage rash. Just coming round to the passenger side of the car. As I look down the entire side, exactly the same as the driver's. Can't see any parking dents. Once again, get a close up to show you there's no scuffs or marks to any of the bumper corners. That alloy wheel, same as the other two I've already shown you. Once again, struggling to see a single mark. Onto this rear panel. Once again, can't see anything to point out. There's no chips or scratches. Very minor chip to the door edge. Just put my fingernail next to that just so you can see how insignificant it is. Have to be really close to even notice it at all. Moving on to the door. Once again, really am struggling to see anything to point out. No marks to the door edge, no marks underneath the handle either. Do want to take you into the vehicle from both sides just so I can show you all the steps. As I said, seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly ever been sat in. Moving on to the passenger front door. Once again, really am struggling to see anything to mention at all. Passenger seat, as you'd expect, same as the others I've already shown you. All the edge of the seat really nice. Over mats have protected all the carpets. Really is a cherished example as I go around the entire car, inside and out, other than a very few minor stone chips. Really am struggling to see anything negative to point out at all. Onto the final alloy wheel, same as the other three I've already shown you. Once again, struggling to see a single mark. As I said, a cherished example. It is worth noting we have all our vehicles independently inspected by the AA. That is a 128-point inspection, which includes a 5-mile road test by an AA engineer, just to make sure the car is correct on the road. You can view the 128-point AA inspection report on our website at www.peterscottcars.co.uk. All our contact information is also on the website, so if you do require any further info about this Audi A1, then please do not hesitate to get in touch. We are currently offering free mainland UK delivery on all cars. To have a car delivered, we just ask for a fully refundable deposit. The car is then transported to your home address where you can test drive and inspect on your own. You only pay the remaining balance for the car when you're completely satisfied. If you have any other questions about the delivery process or car in general, please do just get in touch. There you have our full walk around video. Hopefully you did find that helpful, and thanks so much for taking the time to watch.